Starman, the extraordinary life of David Bowie. Imagine a boy born under the stars, destined to become a legend. A boy who didn't just follow trends, he created them. A boy who became a starman. This is the story of David Bowie, the ultimate chameleon of music, art, and style. Buckle up, because this journey is out of this world. David Robert Jones was born on a chilly January morning in 1947 in Brixton, London. From the start, David was different. He had a spark, a curiosity that made him stand out. But life wasn't always easy. Growing up in post-war England, he saw a world rebuilding itself and he wanted to be part of that change. At 9 years old, David discovered music. His brother Terry introduced him to jazz, and it was love at first note. He picked up the saxophone and never looked back. But David wasn't just about music, he was a dreamer. He loved painting, acting, and even mime. Yes, mime. Talk about unique. Fast forward to the early 1970s. David Bowie wasn't just a musician anymore, he was a phenomenon. He created Ziggy Stardust, a flamboyant, androgynous alien rock star. Ziggy wasn't just a character, he was a revolution. With bright red hair, wild outfits, and a voice that could melt your heart, Ziggy took the world by storm. Songs like Starman and Space Oddity became anthems for a generation. Bowie didn't just sing about space, he made you feel like you were floating in it. But here's the twist, after 2 years, Bowie killed off Ziggy. Why? Because he didn't want to be stuck in one role. He was always evolving, always surprising us. David Bowie was like a musical chameleon. One minute he was the thin white duke, all sleek and mysterious. The next, he was Aladdin Sane, with that iconic lightning bolt across his face. He didn't just change his look, he reinvented himself over and over again. And his music? It was just as diverse. From rock to funk, soul to electronic, Bowie did it all. He wasn't afraid to take risks. In the 80s, he teamed up with Queen for Under Pressure, a song that's still a banger today. And let's not forget Let's Dance, a song that made everyone, and I mean everyone, hit the dance floor. But who was David Bowie when the spotlight turned off? He was a loving father, a devoted husband, and a true artist. He married the supermodel Iman in the 90s, and they became one of the coolest couples on the planet. Together, they raised their daughter, Lexi, away from the paparazzi, giving her a normal childhood. Bowie was also a thinker. He read books, painted, and even created his own internet service provider before most of us even knew what the internet was. He was always ahead of his time. In 2016, the world said goodbye to David Bowie. But true to form, he left us with one last masterpiece, his album Black Star. It was mysterious, beautiful, and deeply personal. Bowie had been battling cancer in secret, but even in his final days, he was creating art. His death was a shock, but his legacy lives on. David Bowie taught us to embrace our weirdness, to dream big, and to never stop exploring. He wasn't just a musician, he was a starman, a hero, and a true original. So, the next time you look up at the stars, remember David Bowie. Remember that it's okay to be different, to take risks, and to shine as brightly as you can. Because, just like Bowie, you're a star in the making. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the legends who changed the world. And remember, turn to the stars and dream big. See you next time.